Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into Project Dragon. It is OGTV on Board Network, and Project Dragon episode 2 didn't go necessarily that well for me because my ISP decided to shit the bed on Thursday, and that mega tilted me. I was so fucking mad. I was like, why? I even had my Minecraft stream setting up for sound and whatnot and just making sure that the client would work, and I was like, oh my god, it and then my ISP turned on after the event ended, so I had to catch the stream from Schiller and the official one. I had to ask what was going on. Does it feel better? And thankfully I got to see everybody having a pretty good time from the other side meta account reposting everybody. Again, I did see some updates here. There's some nice UI things here, where you can kind of see your, the other team. Again, it was Orange versus Aqua. So I guess I didn't lose too much because Aqua did reign the day. I think that's 3-0 Orange, Aqua Orange at this point. But I do like the UI updates. We can see a lot. You can see our enemies a lot better. I know that I saw some other. I remember Hearn posted this. He said, the download version of the game tonight is polished and without lag. Honestly impressed this time compared to the last time, right? Progress by the win. Aqua for the win. Got him. 3-0 once again. Can't even pull one win for the Orange team. My God. But I did want to pull up the official stream. I think Grimecraft is in here. I see a bunch of people. I think I just saw Baron. And a couple other people that I know here, but it looks like complete chaos. There's absolute deluge of Aqua just pulling up on the Orange base here. I see GSS, I see NFT Prince, I see so many people. I think I saw Pyrex briefly, but looking pretty good. Team Aqua capturing Orange base. PP Man here saying, "Ass blast me, dat." Okay. Ayo. But yeah, looking pretty majestic in Metropolis here. Looking like pure chaos by all means. Everybody jumping in, having some fun, shooting each other. Again, those mobs, when you're playing, it's not like a regular, FPS shooter. You really have to be cognizant of the zombie hordes that can actually shoot back at you with mega shotguns, and it's just freaking crazy. So again, what can we expect moving forward, with the other islands, right? Because I know that Gargus specifically, talked about in the May thread that he dropped. We saw Project Dragon, 2 times now. We saw Metropolis, once with the poker event. But there are still 2 other island events there are still 2 other island or respective islands that can open up. I think within Project Dragon, right? There's still Yuga World Nexus with the Kodas, right? The land between the astral planes and home to the enigmatic Kodas. So, Koda base, maybe Chaos. That looks like a Chaos land. And then of course we have the quintessential swamp, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And I do remember Gordon kind of talking inside of the poker event that he was working on the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Treasure hunt, but that's a whiles out. I can't put a timeline on that. He said that was tentative, maybe 5-7 months out, who knows. But by all means, we'll just have to wait for official comms on that. But I know, I guess we'll just revisit this thread here. Other side town hall recap. I know this is back in May, but there were some other things here. I'm just going to jump into speculation alley here and say, speaking of Kodas, we have a 60 artists working on bringing Kodas to life in 3D. Again, it's a lot of work, and they're tracking for it to drop at some point, right? So when can that be, right? There's a monthly Project Dragon event starting, back in July. To start out, you can be a Bored Ape Yacht Club, Meebit, or Voyager. Kodas and others will enter the fight as their respective islands open up, right? So, is it going to be Nexus? Is it going to be the Bored Ape Yacht Club? I don't know. We've seen the Bored Ape Yacht Club. We've seen Metropolis. We've seen Project Dragon, with Metropolis and the Meebits. But we haven't necessarily seen anything for the Kodas yet. And I'm excited for that because the Kodas are, by all means, looking pretty dank. And again, I do remember, you know, just seeing everything there. I know that Garga did kind of talk about, you know, ODK Alpha putting builder tools in the hands of community immediately or at some point here, because I think I saw Tropical Virtual. Yeah, I did want to pull this up where he was making some pretty epic stuff here. Here's a glimpse of what it's like to build on the Bone Deed content kit inside of the ODK. So again, I know that Board TV, you know, I was on with Phil on Board TV last week, and he showed me this live, and I wanted to break it down a little bit more over here on OGTV, but I know that he had some stuff here he's building with the Bone Deed ODK or the Bone Deed content kit, and it's looking pretty good. I was looking pretty crazy because he goes and it's looking pretty good. I mean, hopefully it's a little bit easier to build as like a newbie, or just get used to everything in the builder kit. You know, it's looking pretty nice, looking pretty epic. I know he had a brief run through of like setting through the lighting and dropping everything down, and then, you know, jumping in with Bailey into his built version of the Board Art Knot Club. So that was really cool. I liked seeing that and being able to jump around, you know, seeing them being able to jump around and stuff like that. That looked really good. So hopefully we'll be able to get ODK at some point. But I know I was sidetracking. You know, when is the maybe we get maybe Nexus in September? I'm totally speculating at this point. I don't know. I was looking at the Nexus and I was like, are they going to switch it up? Maybe. I mean, we got 2 instances. I mean, there's 12, right? 12. We're going to do some speculation. 12 divided by, I don't know. These 2 are Metropolis. This one's Nexus. This one's a Swamp. Maybe they split it up evenly. Is it 3 project? Is it 3 Metropolis, 3 Nexus, 3 Swamps? Who the heck knows? I don't know. Maybe it'll just be Metropolis for the entire time. I don't know. But I did want to highlight, I know this passed last week, but it's still fresh in my mind. The OtherSide Wiki AIP did pass, barely. It needed 69%, got 71%, sneaking above the threshold by like 2%. So massive congratulations to the wiki. I know I was looking at some other things here with like codas. Again, you can browse through other deeds, of course, if you wanted to. I know this is probably the best place to do so. Oh yeah, I still need to get a crystal deed. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. Just because I like the crystal deed aesthetics. Being able to walk around on those would look pretty cool. I know these are all going to have different types of aesthetics and ways that you can build, but again, that's kind of dependent on the ODK. But again, I was looking at codas because I did remember looking at I just keep looking at these models and I'm like, that's gonna look really cool inside of OtherSide. But then again, who knows when I can grab a coda, NFT bear market or whatnot. Is it even a bull market right now? Is it even a bull market? It doesn't even feel like a bull market. This bull market sucks, man. But honestly, I've been looking at the floors. I look at the floors all the time. I know a lot of people do. Personally, I like the codas that have pretty clean aesthetics when they look the same. Like this green one, looking pretty hot. I do tend to like the ones that have big horns as well, or big heads, just because they look very reindeery and majestic. But again, that's just me hopium looking at the floors. But this one looks really good. This one's big and purple. It's even got a coda pendant. I know that people were running around with coda pendants too. So again, that was pretty cool. Again, if you guys like this content, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. I gotta turn my volume down because this is blowing my ears out. But I'm so sad I wasn't able to try to catch Waldo in this event. But again, there's just so many people. I don't know if you're gonna be able to find the people you want to catch, and stuff like that. So hopefully, I don't know if the volume is too loud. I'll just turn it down just a tiny bit. But again, I'm excited. I'm pretty happy. I'm not happy that I wasn't able to jump in with a thick client and have lower latency, because I know like on my first Pixel stream, like it had some lag, so I wasn't able to shoot correctly. But I see Frosty there with the Murtis mutant. But yeah, that's all I got. You guys know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. All the links will be in the description below. And we'll see you guys on the other side. We'll see you guys next time. We'll keep an eye on the news and keep you guys updated. Peace.